Oh, welcome back my gardening friends to plot 1. Yes, I've been a busy boy, look. Tidied that up a little bit, and this video is all about how I compost in my footpaths. So from plot 1 to plot 3, I need to get a few bricks along there. Plot 3, and my gate is falling to pieces. But you can see how I do the gate, or I will be doing the gate, on hashtag starting a new allotment series 1. So we've got a few fresh wood chips there. It's quite welcoming. Come on in. And as you can see, the wood chips change as you go along. And composting in the footpaths means dropping stuff, weeds, some of the plants down where they fall, and some areas you can see are darker than others. The seeds have started falling off the New Zealand spinach, so I need to get that on a tray. There's the seeds there, look. Massive seeds. That's the actual seed. So yeah, we compost as we go along. One of the jobs for September one of the jobs for October I'm now doing in September, and that's covering the potatoes up. This is a permanent bed. We're still getting a lot of rain for August, beginning of September. It's a permanent bed, so basically all I'm doing is scratching down, finding the potatoes and bringing them up. We've got about 4 or 5 varieties there, and that's as far as I've got, and I'll keep working my way along through the winter months. Again, we've got some fresh wood chip here, down to some chunky bark there. We don't know what we're going to get at the time. Compost spills, doesn't matter. If you got gravel, you'd be moaning, but with the wood chips you're okay. So they're all in front of these bays. These have got to be sorted and put into there. That's my homemade compost. A little bit of progress. Don't know what the heck happened there. Hang on, that's better, look. It looks a complete pig's ear, but I'm not taking it apart no more. So that side's done, netted, and Nigel from Muddy Boots said stick some guttering across the top like I did in front of my greenhouse, and then roll the netting down, fasten it down at the bottom, and then when the weather's good, roll it back up and drop it into the guttering. Keep an eye out for that. If you're new to my channel, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. You can wait till the end if you want. I've moved the slabs now from up there to here. This will be where the rocket stoves are going to be built. This is stuff that's come out of the shed. It is normally this messy. In actual fact, it's getting tidier. Long vegetables. World records, 6.5 meters. Don't be getting any world records this year. And then there's some really fresh wood chips now. Again, these have come with lots of leaves in them. Don't mind, there's a weed. Brilliant. You're probably saying, well, I'm going to be raising the polytunnel by 1 meter, so why have I put the wood chips down? So I don't walk in the dirt. I can easily scratch them back. I haven't had to pay for them. So we'll slowly start working down here, collecting the soil to fill the holes in where these barrels are. That's full of rubbish. I'll say no more, just bits of stuff that we can put into the bottom. Grapevine's gone, all the leaves are gone. That was supposed to be another job for September, taking all the leaves off so these tomatoes can ripen now. Hasn't that made a difference? Anybody got a good black variety of grape? I want to put it on my list of things to buy in the spring. We were talking about the bindweed up there. Well, I've buried it now, and let's hope that helps hold it back. But this is a lovely wide space now. We had barrels here. If you look at my old videos, you'll see, anybody that's new to my channel. So basically we brought the wood chips down here, and we end up coming down to wood chips. Now you're saying they're a bit black. Yes, black gold they are. A good sieve, and we're away. And after this is 4 years, 3.5, 4 years, and this is what you end up with. Now I mixed this with my leaf mould, sieved leaf mould, not necessarily sieved, but my leaf mould, because it goes through the trommel, and it makes an ideal compost for your bean family. Put your beans in. So that was one of my jobs, to sieve all this. So that's why I'm getting this video out the way, so that I can get the rest of these up and bagged up, and I'm leaving them on the other allotment for now until I can start sieving. But I might sieve all these, I might have enough compost from there. So what else do I add to the wood chips to help with the breaking down process without adding too much? Let's have a little look. So these wood chips probably 10 months old. I have the fish poo. Can't get in there now, so I've got to put it somewhere, and this is normally used for my leaf mould, but with the rain we've had I don't want to wet it anymore because I've got to move it. Then I use the compost runoff, so it's a lined bin collecting all the juices from the normal compost that we put in the compost bin. And then we've got urine, great activators, and I've been adding it to a lot of the wood chips all round. So let's get some of that down. I do it at this time of night, not so many people about because of the stink. So there's nothing really too special about this. I have to turn around, else you won't be able to hear me because the microphone detects the voice. The traffic on the main A road, and all I do is just spread all this about. As you can see, that's a lovely black liquid. The urine, should be wearing gloves really guys, but I know where the urine's come from. Mrs. King has definitely not added to the mix. Again, all this normally gets added to the leaf mould, and you've seen my leaf mould. If not, pop back and have a look at some of the videos. This is mainly the water, the top part of the fish poo. I'm not going to put here guys, hang on, you're still with me. I think my liquid nail's not held, but yeah, you get the drift with that. And I say it is stinky a bit, so I think I'm going to have to figure out. Oh, there's no good putting that on there now. Hang on guys, let me bring you back. So basically this is the attachment that goes on the back of the my setup, where I hold I've got a tablet holder, then it's fastened to a speaker, wall speaker bracket, which then I've got this fitting screwed to that, and looks like I'm going to have to do something a bit different. Never mind, I think you've got the picture, and I hope you enjoyed your little tumble. I don't edit, luckily enough the tablet's still running, so this is me all over. If anything happens and we're still recording, we'll carry on regardless. These are the carrots, look at those, and they're the Autumn King 2. I've taken out most of the icicle radish there, but yeah, one more good look at this lovely material. I would say, my wife's going to say to me, what you been doing? Obviously some of these wood chips will take some breaking down, but you can see as soon as you start getting underneath, the process has already started. I should probably use one of these lengths of guttering across the top of the shed to put the netting in. It's not very brilliant now. It's been on the polytunnel for quite a while. The guttering goes along there. It'll be a lot higher next time, and then it drops the water into the barrels. And there's the 2 barrels I've taken out. One's shorter than the other. Didn't realise that, but we can even those out when we set up. We're having the water run this way this time, so it's nice and close to the 4 barrels that are here. We've got extra barrels here because I don't want to run short of water. Excellent carrots out of this bed, considering it's had the motley dwarf virus spread by the carrot willow aphid. Left a few carrots there. 1 or 2 have completely gone. Some are a bit small because we had problems with germination, and anybody that's seen me with my parsnip out will say, wow, what a whopper, you've got some length there, Mr. King. And Mrs. K loves it on a Sunday, well, on a Sunday dinner anyway. So the carrots, first sowing was there, second sowing. The second sowing was completely devastated by the motley dwarf virus. This is the 3rd sowing, so you can see there. Then that's the 4th sowing, and then the 5th sowing. Look at the difference. So I shall carry on regardless next year. This one won't have carrots in because we've had the motley dwarf. I'll probably risk it in that one. I might have 2 bays of parsnips. I'm going to actually sow some parsnips in the autumn very soon. 1 or 2 people are having a go at that this time with old seed. If they grow, they grow. If they don't, they don't. These are the brood balls that Jason from Jason's Jungle sent me, and I've just noticed, no, where's it gone there? There we go. We've got one coming through. This is a permanent bed of these now, so we'll be able to take the tops off like leeks. I probably shan't grow leeks next year. I'm just going to try these. So you get a bit of everything. You can have the little brood balls that you can just eat on a salad, etc. But do need to cover this with my spent compost. The compost I find the cannabis growers unscrupulously dump in the country lanes. Excuse me, just got to climb over that. That's weed free, so we'll get that covered over. Don't want to there's some more, and they're all coming through now, but I can't tell the one. Oh, I don't know, I can't tell the difference between those. At least now they're coming up, I can actually start weeding. Weed as you go. You see a weed, pull a weed. Just spotted this. Ah, dear me. Volunteer broad bean. Oh, best take it out. But I don't like these untidy areas because the weeds do start to go. This is the untreated, right down to the bottom of the best soil, and there we have the wood chips. We've got one dot growing there. I need to get that out. Again, throw the weeds on the floor, compost down. Getting down the celery. It's not brilliant, but it's edible. No good waiting until it's ready. I just don't know what's up with it in here, but it'll be a nice comparison to what we've got in there. 4 pallet collars high now, so that's where it's growing, and then these pallet collars are on to help blanch it. Seems to be working okay, and it won't be long before I'm doing my giant vegetable reveal of me giant beetroot and my long parsnip, beetroot and radishes. The white icicle we've got growing in there. Chuffed to bits if I saw roots there. I'm not that good yet. That's fed on a gravity water system. Need to reveal these potatoes, and I've had to cover them up again. We've got little spuds growing there, so I've got a good return off that because it was only a pea-size potato. Took a while to get going, but it's certainly doing well. Have a look at these leggy tomatoes we planted. Some of them we bent the stalks that way, and we bent the other stalks that way. I want to see where, if anywhere, the roots did grow. So thanks for watching, guys. I've got a few jobs done that I weren't supposed to do. I'm going to get my taters covered up now before I leave tonight. Busy as always. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now.